Good morning, everyone. Lori Marie here, mixed media artist in Vallejo, California. First off, I'd like to thank Jolene for inviting me to this hop. I was planning to make a doll with a red velvet cape, but I couldn't find my red velvet, so I have a beautiful woman in red. So that is what we're going to play with today. So I actually have a little script to read because I, of course, can't memorize it. Welcome to the Red Riding Hood Hop on behalf of the Facebook group Live Art, Journaling, and Self-Development. Narrative is one of the most important ways that we connect to each other, and the year of 2021 is a year where connection has become so important. Several YouTube artists have come together to celebrate the arrival of 5,000 members to the Facebook community, and we encourage you to visit each video and show your encouragement to the artists by commenting and subscribing. We invite you to become part of the supportive creative community that is Live Art, Journaling, and Self-Development, and I will leave that link underneath this video. And for now, head on over to the next video in this series, and we will see you soon. And I will put that link under this video as well. So I played with paper doll head. It was already created when I started this doll. The head was created, but I painted it on screen and created her dress on screen on a bottle that I found on a walk, of course. So you'll see a few links under this video that will take you to different places. So enjoy yourself, subscribe, comment on all these amazing artists that are partaking in the Red Riding Hood Hop. Okay, see you on the table. And here's your fun project for today. I had so much fun with her. Fabric, there's a bottle underneath here. This is a wire brush cleaner, I don't know. And a paper clay doll head. Some little foil dots there, foil dots on the back. She was very, very fun. I do have a video on how to make the doll head. I'll leave that link underneath. Otherwise, we did the construction of the actual doll today. All right, this is what we're going to be playing with today. This is a head that I made with paper clay. And I'm bringing in clear gesso. And I'm going to paint the entire thing with clear gesso so that she grabs the paint a little bit easier. So cover her with clear gesso and then let her dry. I'm going to use watercolor paints for her. The clear gesso is all dry. I'm using the raw umber first. I don't like a lot of water in my watercolor paints. I like them quite dense. Then I'm going to paint her hair with the raw umber. If you get the water color paint kind of drippy, you can paint between her hair braids, or whatever you want to call them, and then that paint will drip down and cover her scalp so that you don't see the white between her hair rolls. We'll call them hair rolls. Let her dry. I'm bringing in the light apricot with just a touch of dirty raw umber brown water, which seems to be perfect. And I'm going to paint her face and neck. I have a very, very small watercolor paintbrush. I'll bring this in, get close to that hair. She looks pretty good. Let's let her dry. So I'm grabbing some of the vermilion red, adding it to her cheek, and then diluting it out. Keep working it and diluting it and moving it until it has the look that you would like. Any hard edges can be worked out with a little bit of water. Give her some lips. She's delightful so far. All right, let her dry for a minute. Next, I'm going to give her a little bit of eye makeup. I am a fan of purple around the eyes. And do the other eye the same. I just brought in a gel pen. Gave her some eyebrows. And I will draw her eye as well. Bringing in an olive green and a blue and my tiny paintbrush. All right, of course I can't find the fabric I'm looking for, but look what I found. This is beautiful. I'm going to bring in Mod Podge and the fabric. Put Mod Podge on this fun bottle that I found on a, on a walk, of course. Mod Podge on the bottle, lay the fabric down, Mod Podge on the fabric. And I'm going to pleat it as we go. Now the fabric is pretty easy to manipulate, so I want it more drapey, foldy. So as I keep going forward, I just kind of keep loosening the pleats so that it's more roughly looking. Keep adding Mod Podge to the bottle and the fabric, and continue playing with the drapiness of her dress. Brought in a piece of glass. I'm going to finish manipulating this fabric with my fingers. It's easier to have Mod Podge on your fingers when you're manipulating, because then your fingers don't stick to the Mod Podge. And I know I can peel her off the glass once she's dry. Play with the fabric, get it kind of flowy the way that you want it, and then let her dry. I have this wire thing that probably came from a walk. I'm going to E6000 that onto the top. She's not dry. I'm okay with that. Just going to E6000 this on top and then E6000 her head in here. All right, I'm going to let her dry. Well, she clearly has to have something on her head, in her hair. So I'm grabbing a scrap of fabric, putting Mod Podge on it, and I'm just going to scrunch it up. Of course, she's not completely dry. Oh, I see I missed some. I'll touch those up. I just want to show you a nifty little something something. So I have adhesive dots, and I'm going to apply the adhesive dots to her. It's not a bustle, but that's the best word I can come up with right now. So I put 3 adhesive dots, 1, 2, and 3. I'm bringing in transfer foil, putting it on that dot. And as you can see, the adhesive dot picks up that gold, the transfer foil. So she has 3 little buttons across the back and 2 little buttons on her neck area. All right, here she is. She's not completely dry, of course, but there she is. Go create, go play, go have fun.